Once you become an affiliate with Quantum Lifestyle, it's amazing what we offer. We have the most generous, duplicatable marketing plan ever devised by human beings, and we pay you 6 ways. And just to give you an outline, we pay over 76% that we take in back to the affiliates, and that's unheard of. And the 6 ways I'm going to go over relatively quickly because we are running a little bit long, and I know people want to have some questions after the fact. So the 6 ways you get paid are retail profit, fast start training bonuses, qualification bonuses, team bonuses, monthly lifestyle bonus, which we call the car bonus now, and your one-time Q-Life bonuses. Now, I'm just going to talk about a couple of the front-end bonuses, the retail profits. Everybody kind of understands what retail means. You buy wholesale, and you sell it and mark it up, and that's your retail profit. For us, it's done a little bit differently. Your retail profit comes from that, but also comes from the fact that you get your own website. And on your own website, you can have people, you can market your website, people buy directly from your website, and we drop ship the products directly to the customer for you. You don't ever handle the products, and you get paid every week on the retail profits. Go to the next screen, Ray. Yeah, I just explained the retail profits, but we can bypass this one. Now, fast track training bonuses are a bonus that we provide you when you get somebody involved and you help them develop their organization. They're going to need some inventory, so they have the options of buying individual packages that we offer. And if they do that, we pay you not to encourage you to sell it, but also to help you in training them. And that's your fast start training bonuses. In other words, if somebody buys a $439 pack, you make $60. And also it goes down to your second level too. So a person on your second level sponsors somebody on a package, you make $10 in this particular one. So you get the idea, different packages, different amounts of bonuses that you make on it. Next slide, Ray. Now, this is the meat of the marketing plan. This is what really gets me excited. Going left to right, you can see your copper ranks. That's just fancy names for the titles that you attain as you build your organization. We use a hybrid dual leg system. In other words, everybody has 2 legs, much like a binary, but there's a little bit more to it than just a binary. And on your left leg, you have to have one person actively sponsored. And on your right leg, you have to have one person actively sponsored. Now you can start qualifying for your bonuses. And the only way you qualify for bonuses if you are active. And to be active on a monthly basis, you have to have at least 1 pack of quantum grams, which gives you 35 BV. Now, when your lesser leg, and we pay you on the volume on your lesser leg, reaches 300 BV, we pay you $200. And we break that down in 4 equal payments of $50 a week after the qualifying period. Okay? So you make $200 in your weak leg for the period, and then we pay you $50 a week for the next 4 weeks. And it increases as you go along. Now, I want to just jump to Sapphire. And when you hit Sapphire, you have 2 people actively sponsored on your left leg, 2 people actively sponsored on your right leg. Your personal orders are now $70 a month, which is basically 2 packs of quantigrams. And your lesser leg hits $10,000. We pay you $5,000 paid out over the course of the next 4 weeks at $1,250 a week. But now you get your car bonus. Now, if you hit this for 2 consecutive months, we also give you a one-time bonus of $3,000. In other words, it's kind of a thank you for reaching that level, and you hit that for 2 consecutive months, you get that. And as you look down, it increases significantly. And if we go right to the very bottom, you can see the Diamond Elite. Now, our program is designed for the average person. You don't have to be a master recruiter and a big volume guy to qualify for all the bonuses. All you need to have is 10 people sponsored on your left leg, 10 people personally sponsored on your right leg. Your personal volume goes up to 140 per month. When your organization hits $4 million in your lesser leg, we pay you $1 million a month, broken down over the course of the next 4 weeks at $250. Now, the 25% you see in your matching bonus right there, it starts at Emerald. And if you look at Emerald, it's 8%. That one bonus is usually more than any other network marketing paying out totally. Okay. But we increase it to, as you see, 8, 10, 15, 20, and 25%. Then your monthly lifestyle car bonus goes up to $5,000. And if you hit that particular rank for 2 consecutive months, we give you that one-time Q Life bonus for $500,000. Now, we see this as a very generous marketing plan, but we realize that there's going to be people that hit these numbers in a very, well, I wouldn't say short period of time, but it's going to be very likely that a lot of people on this call will hit that number. We've discussed this, and we'll probably eventually increase that to $2 million as far as the payout goes. So we recognize that we want people to get out there and share the vision and the mission. And we believe that there's going to be people that are going to be hitting those kind of monthly volumes down the road. I went over that relatively quickly, and there's a reason I went over it quickly, because it's not really that complicated once you understand it. So I won't spend much more time on it. I just want you to say or understand that we have the most generous marketing plan in the history of the industry. And what's really nice about our program, in other programs, you can only go so wide and so deep. Our program goes to infinity. So in other words, once you get your ball rolling and your organization grows, especially the timing of the company now, you can go to infinity. You can go to your 1,000th level, your 2,000 levels deep. There is no bottom to your organization. All right. So those are key importance to recognize or remember. I just talked to you how we earn money. Now we're going to tell you how we pay you. Everybody, once you hit, I think it's 29 or 25 bucks on in your organization, you make money. We send you out a Visa card, and this Visa card is recognized all over the world. And that's how we download the payments to your Visa card. So every week you're going to have money loaded on your Visa card, depending on what kind of level that you attain. Okay. Now, step one, to become an affiliate, you spend your $39.95, and now you're an affiliate. And that entitles to you all the benefits that we all have as affiliates. You have, go back to the main screen, right? Back up one. No, one more, go forward. Stop. No, dude, the affiliate page where you sign up. One more forward. There, stop. Okay. As an affiliate now, you paid your $39.95. You're an affiliate member. You have your own website that you can promote and help people buy from your own website. You have a personal, that's your e-commerce website. You have 1 year access to your own back office, where there you can track everything, look at the volume, we see what's happening in your organization. You also get a free sample pack, which includes 12 energy, 12 sleep, and 12 relief. That's a $59 value right there. You get all that for $39.95. However, if you're serious about building a business and you get people that really want to build a business, go to the next screen, Ray. Then you can also incorporate that to one of the business builder packs. And we have a good selection of different packs depending on how you want to build your business and how you want to have inventory, because you can't really sell goods from an empty basket. So this gives you a little bit of inventory, also to help share the products with other people, handout stuff. And this is what you're paid on as far as your business builder bonuses. And each package is a different price, and it increases as you go along your commissions on those particular builder packs. Now, I know I went over this pretty quickly, but there was a reason I did that, simply because we spent a lot of time on the products, but training in the marketing plan is not that difficult. And Barry, are you still on here, buddy? No, Barry's gone. The reason I was going to bring Barry, because Barry's a numbers guy, and he went through this marketing plan with a fine-tooth comb, because he's one of those guys that doesn't believe it, but he's in a believer now. Anyway, so the final step is to get with the person that introduced you to this on the call or the Zoom. Sign up, choose your business builder pack. Get out there. There's 3 steps that I train people on that are really fundamental on success in this industry, and that's USS. U stands for use the products. As you use the products, you become a product of the product, because they will enhance the quality of your life. Our products are unique, they're emotional, they're demonstratable, they're consumable, they have mass appeal, and more importantly, they work. Okay? They work, and that's really important. The next step is to share the products. You share with other friends, family, and loved ones, they become products of the products. And then show the plan. In other words, plug them into the opportunity, and that's through a Zoom call or through your upline, or however you want to have the business explained to them. We do the heavy lifting for you. We're here every Thursday, and we're available, pretty well anytime you need us. Okay? So that's our presentation in a nutshell. I want to be the first to welcome you to the Quantum Lifestyle.